Batelco Telecommunications requested a notepad design for informal office use. In other words, a flyby brief. The challenge? We discovered that a staggering 45% of Bahrain's daily waste is made up of recyclable items, and 50% thereof is paper.
We don't have the land resources, so we cannot continue with this practice of generating more waste and disposing and throwing more waste into the local landfills.
How do we produce these notepads without adding to the problem? Today's offices still run on paper. On average, every office employee uses about 10,000 sheets of paper per year. Our client has 1,600 employees in Bahrain itself. That's about 16 million sheets, or 80 tons of paper used per year. Why not just recycle it? Even if we use recycled paper and recycle it again after use, the energy and chemicals used in the recycling process is still not 100% environment friendly. The solution? Don't just recycle paper, reduce paper consumption.
If one person can make a big difference, imagine what will happen if thousands of employees every day they recycle the papers and put them in those boxes.
Boxes were placed around the Batelco office. All used and printed paper was collected here. The paper was cut into A5 size and bound into notepads to write on the blank side. 8 different environment messages were designed for the covers. All 8 designs focused on a different environment issue, from saving trees by minimizing paper use to saving our animals by recycling plastic. But making notepads wasn't enough to reduce paper consumption. The innovation?
You can use the other side of the paper in your printer and your copier. It doesn't really affect your machine.
The rest of the paper was stacked and wrapped into reams and used for printing again, the other way around.
We turn the paper around and use it for another 6 months, which cuts our paper consumption by almost 50%.
A list of magazines and newspapers in Bahrain sponsored 3 months of full-page ad space, and the notepad covers became our ads spreading the message to the people of Bahrain.
We're trying to be very proactive about the progress and the betterment of the country, and this obviously fits so well.
If you make something fun, it makes it easier and more appealing for somebody to go out there and change.
Leaving no stone unturned, we recycled Batelco's old campaign posters by reprinting our recycling messages on the unused sides.
If you do such thing, I'm sure that others will be asking questions and maybe definitely will be trying to follow suit.
With Kasab Outdoor Media and Bahrain's 2 biggest malls, City Centre and Seif Mall, happily sponsoring ad space and outdoor sites, a Facebook application of the campaign created a new level of awareness. Leading media publications in the kingdom followed Batelco's recycling effort. The ads became radio spots, sponsored by top radio stations in Bahrain. The results? Over $290,000 worth of unpaid media coverage. Over 320,000 Facebook impressions. That's 30% of Bahrain's population, all at 0 media cost, 0 production cost, and 0 PR cost. Getting more and more people involved every day.
This initiative inspired our entire regional network to implement it themselves.
Over 15 corporations united behind the same cause and adapted it for their own premises. All the contributors together will save about 104 tons of paper in 1 year, equal to nearly 2,200 trees. People noticed and took action. What started as a notepad became an office-wide initiative and is busy transforming into a regional movement. And with you on board, it's going global.